Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
not much. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, you bet.
Looks like it's
My
actually
hold
working.
on. One second. Apparently my thing's backwards. How do you flip the camera around?
Well, what are we looking at right now?
I'm trying to turn it to the front camera. This is the back camera there.
You're good.
There we
It
go.
worked. Yay.
How's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. Good to meet you.
You too. Oh my God, everybody got on. There was no issues.
Yeah.
Usually
That's
there's some
great.
sort of like connection issue going on. All right, well, thanks for coming. Anybody that's joining the chat, if you have any questions, just put them in and we can definitely get them answered for you. So I'm Jen, and if you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I'm Nick, the vocalist of the band.
I'm Ryan, I play guitar.
And I'm Jake, and I play bass.
Hello. All right. Can you tell me how you got into music in the first place?
Music in general, or got into the band
In general.
in general? Um, Geez, that's a good question, because it's something that I've been into for so long that it kind of just developed organically. So I don't know if there's any one particular thing that got me into it. I think it's something that I'm just kind of born with, maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's a good answer.
For me, it was a lot of just exposure. Like I grew up, a lot of my family was into music, and so sooner or later, I had a guitar in my hand.
Nice.
Yeah. I started playing guitar when I was around 6 and picked up an electric guitar when I was in 6th grade, and then it just took off from there. So,
Very, very cool. Yeah, I always like to hear like how people got into music because it's definitely interesting. Everybody has their own stories. But so how did Perfectly Still get together?
So, me and one of our former members back in, I want to say 2018, 2019, we met and we're like, hey, we both had some musical interests, wanted to start a project, start a band, and get things going. And we just struggled for a long time, at least in the area we were working out of, to find the right members. We tried out a handful of drummers, handful of vocalists, and even a few extra guitars, and just didn't find the right guys. Few years down the road, we ran into Nick, who's on here, and then our drummer Riley, who's unfortunately not able to make it today. And that was probably, I want to say 2021 early on. And since then, we kind of clicked, and here we are a couple years down the road.
Very cool. What
Yeah.
are some of, oh, I'm sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead. I don't really have much to add to that. Just
I was just
you,
gonna
you
say
you
who
sound you
are
look like you were waiting for more, so I was gonna chip in, but
well, I wasn't sure, so I was like, give you time to answer.
oh, I
who,
gotcha.
who are some of your musical influences?
Ooh,
I think we all have different
yeah.
influences, honestly. Um,
That's good though.
yeah, for sure. See, for me, I've always been like, because these guys, they're always into really heavy music, and I never was until quite recently. Um, I always grew up with just like your standard definition of butt rock, I guess. And that was like what I would listen to. But these guys, they tend to go a little heavier than me. Benjamin, Three Days Grace, that kind of typical genre, just like your normal rock music. And then recently, ever since joining the band, we started getting a little heavier. So,
I love the heavy shit.
Uh, on my end, I'm kind of in a similar boat. I do like some of the heavier stuff, but I definitely, I mean, I started off with classical music when I was really young. Now,